Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Underdog Eats on the Reviews, and I watched Jay and Silent Bob Reboot. Well, I watched it this morning, but yeah. You're probably asking, why isn't there episode of the Twilight Zone? Well, because that one is coming tomorrow. Yeah. By the end, I finished this movie. It was 12:30 in the afternoon. So yeah, I didn't feel like watching the Twilight Zone. So that's why. It was definitely a fun movie. Lots of callbacks to the previous movies from the franchise of Jay and Silent Bob. So that was really fun. There was also another thing that was really funny, but I'm gonna talk about that in a moment. So let's just first start with the movie, shall we? We're in front of the parking lot of the quick stop, and cocksmoker, and I don't mean cock as in male genitalia. No, I mean cock as in the male version of a chicken. Cocksmoker. The fuck. We see a car pulling up. Dante comes out like always, and he comes around his car and looks at the sign. He shakes his head, and a gun is being put against his temple. Then we see somebody appearing behind him, and apparently he's taken into custody by a SWAT officer. Because it's not only the police are arriving, but no, also a SWAT team. What the fuck is going on? He is taken back from. I should be here. I should be here today. Like his classic line. And also for, is this, did Randall do this? Is this due to Randall or something like that? Something like that. Putting on the hood of the car, with a gun, with a big machine gun pointed at him, and a SWAT team came out of the van, a negotiator with a megaphone, I want you to come out here, the shot, gas. Not gas, but smoke bomb. They shot a smoke bomb through the window of the door of the cocksmoker. And outrunning with 2 plants comes Jay. The one with the megaphone says, "Drop the plants!" So he drops them. Immediately he said, he listened to me. He listened to what I ordered him. So very excited that Jay listened to what he said, and then Jay started to pull his pants down, and the officer said, "I said plants, not pants." But Jay, like Buffalo Bill again, tucked away his dick, and was standing there like, and then he said, "Okay, Buffalo Bill, where is your Silence of the Lamb partner," or something like that, and out pops Silent Bob with a gas mask, out of cocksmoke. He pops out his head. And then he had to come outside. But that was just so fucking funny. And if you want to know what's gonna happen next, watch the movie yourself, because maybe this one is the best of the franchise. Who knows? Who knows? It was definitely up there. Let's say that. Yes. they also made a reference to Get High in this movie, which they talked about the movie. I've seen the movie with Redman and Method Man. Definitely fun movie. Also, they play Rammstein in there, Du Hast, which pretty nice actually. I also want to buy their merch. Their Boofoo merch. Buy us, fuck you. I want to buy one of those blue yellow, track suit thingies, but they didn't sell them anymore. Bit too bad. So close. Bit too bad. Yes. At the end of the movie, at the very, very end, near the end, well, maybe one of the end credits, I think, Jay admitted that he is the one that puts every night, for 25 years, he comes to the quick stop every night to put gum in the locks. He is the one that does that. Because we heard that, in an earlier movie, maybe Clerks 2 or something, but it's gums in the lock. Jay admitted that it was him. You motherfucker, you were the one that did that. Also funny is that Kevin Smith's daughter played in this movie, which was kind of nice. Kind of nice for him, a bit father-daughter movie, because she was also she was a big part of the movie. Her character was a big part of the movie, so it was kind of nice to see a kind of a father-daughter movie moment, basically. And I don't talk about Will Smith with Jaden Smith in whatever that movie is called, which I haven't seen. But this is a bit nicer, Didn't she also play in Yoga Hosers? Definitely, Johnny Depp's daughter plays in Yoga Hosers. I know that for sure. She's one of the two clerks. But I think the other one is maybe Kevin Smith's daughter. I don't know for sure. I don't know 100% sure, but maybe. Did I finish the Tusk franchise? Because I watched Tusk, but have I watched the last one of the three? Because I've seen Yoga Hosers already. Not really good movie in my opinion. But I don't know if I've seen the third one. I don't know. Can't remember. Anyway, but Kevin Smith played not only Silent Bob in this movie, but he also played himself, Kevin Smith. And his daughter, Millennium. So that's what she was called in the movie Millennium Falcon. So Millie, what she was called, Millie was talking shit about Kevin Smith, through the whole movie. Well, not maybe through the whole movie, but when they were at Chronicon, she was talking shit about Kevin Smith. She even punched him in the face, which was kind of funny, if you know that she is the daughter of him, talking shit about your own father in his own movie and then punching him in his own movie. Obviously he probably written that, but probably, I don't know for sure. Maybe she written it and he, just approved it because he thought it was fun. Possibility, I don't know. But that was definitely funny. That was definitely funny. Yeah, this movie was just a very good movie. I enjoyed it a lot. I would watch it again, yes, probably, yeah. There's some of this franchise that I take a second guess if I watch if I would watch it again, but overall I would watch this movie again, yes. And we have one movie left of this franchise, of this Jay and Silent Bob franchise, and that is Clerks 3, which is coming this Sunday. Saturday? No, Sunday. This Sunday you're getting the last movie of the Jay and Silent Bob franchise, which was really, really fun to watch. So, I knew about Jay and Silent Bob. Not much. I didn't know much about them, but I knew that they existed, basically. Because I've seen them standing, especially Silent Bob, so I knew kind of about them, but I never knew basically who they were. I just knew them by stands, basically. But honestly, I definitely enjoyed them too. They were definitely the lights of the whole franchise. Without them, probably the whole franchise wouldn't have been as fun without Jay and Silent Bob. They probably brought the whole franchise together, even though they had some minor roles, here and there. They were definitely the most fun in every movie that they played in. That said, I would give this movie a high 4, low 5. Jay and Silent Bob. Oh wait, I forgot to give the tagline, didn't I? We'd love to tell you a story, and then weed, as in just wheat, not we, apostrophe D. No, it's wheat. The word wheat. We'd love to tell you a story. ... Forgot the tagline, but forget. Like I said, also lots of callbacks to the previous movies, like Dogma. Matt Damon played a small role in this movie. Hey, I was Loki, I played him before Tom whatever, he played it with a stupid English accent. His words, not mine. I was Loki of the 90s. It's like that. And Chasing Amy, the actress who played Chasing Amy. Just fun, Also, Justice, that we saw in, I think, the first Jay and Silent Bob solo, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. I think in that movie there was the woman called Justice, who also played Nadia, I think, in American Pie, the first one. She played, I think, maybe Buffy in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Never seen that franchise, but I've heard that she also played in that one. And definitely she played in Scary Movie 1, Buffy. Yes, she played in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, because in Scary Movie she was called Buffy. Fucking idiot that I am. But I think that was the same actress as Justice. So Justice was back in this movie, which was fun to see, Only this time she didn't went for Jay. But hey. Yeah, go watch this movie yourself. It's really fun. Leave likes, recommend a good Kevin Smith movie down below in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel, come join Discord. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Alligator. The movie Alligator. And on Friday you get the movie Alligator 2. And you also get, tomorrow you get the Twilight Zone episode 7. fun I want to say. Yes, number 7. I don't know what's the called, but number 7. So if you want to see the Twilight Zone, subscribe to the channel. If you want to see more movies, subscribe to the channel, because every day is coming definitely one movie. The minimum of one movie every day. So, think about it. Definitely 365 movies a year, plus an extra movie usually on my days off, like in the weekends or on Wednesdays. So, you get lots of movies. So subscribe to the channel, because you don't know which movies are coming, and even I don't know which movies are coming because I planned them in and I forgot which movies they are. So, we have lots of fun with lots of movies. So subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for Alligator and the Twilight Zone episode 7. Bye.